Welcome, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yee! And today we're going to be talking about the bold and the beautiful. I. This is later stuff. I'll go into earlier stuff. I'll go into earlier stuff, and I want to go into later stuff. But yeah, I want to talk to you about Bold and the Beautiful. My all-time favorite show. Just kidding. Literally not. It is a insufferable show. Mm. Just like, oh, it's just so draining. Like, why? Why do you make your characters like this? Like, what brings you to do all these things? Like, mm. So I'm nearly finished season 17, up to season 18. I'm glad they're fulfilling it. Then we've watched it. I hope they don't continue going season 19. We've seen it all. But so yeah, yikes. I don't like this at all. Like, it's such an annoying show. Like, everyone is so insufferable. Like, no one takes accountability for their own actions. And, like, Ridge, I've done a list. So, in my next video, I'm going to do my least favorite characters. I haven't watched all the shows, so it could change, but I've done a list of my least favorite characters on the show. I did a list, like top 50 worst. I had to put so many on that list, but that's a list for another time. But anyway, I I don't. This show is so like, just like, why? Why does Nick always like do these stupid little things like, oh yeah, let's f off and do this, and like, no, Rick is the worst character on the show. Rick slept. This is such a stupid story. Rick slept with Caitlin when she was 17. She was 17, and they're saying that's okay. She's only 17, but Amber gets the shit. They get the shits for Amber sleeping with Thomas when he was 17. Like, yeah, they're both wrong, which is messed up. But Rick's the one that started it all. She wouldn't have done it if Rick didn't, like, if Thomas wouldn't have done it if Rick didn't, if Caitlin didn't cheat on Thomas with Rick. Like, and the fact that they are encouraging it, they're like, "Good on you, Rick. You know, she's only a year younger." Like, no, this is pedophilia. You're promoting pedophilia. You were saying that it's okay as long as you're 17 and not 16. Like, it's wrong. Bradley Bell, like, you can't write shit like that. And Ridge is like the most misogynistic piece of shit, sexist, sex offender, pedophile, pervert, like, narcissistic character I have ever seen. Like, he is such a hypocrite. Oh, Ridge, I have a list of, I did a list. I did a list and I had to think it really through. I think Ridge is the worst character on the entire show. But I do think Steffi and Brooke have been worse than Ridge at points, like even worse than him. But through the whole show, I think Ridge is the worst character. Like, he has always been this hypocritical, like, narcissistic, misogynist sex offender. Like, he does not take accountability for his own actions. It's like, oh, I would never do that. I'm like, you slept with Morgan when she was 17. and she had a baby, and you were like 23. I believe he was 23 at the time, which is messed up. Which is similar to what they're doing with Rick. He's about that age, 25. I don't know how old he is, but old enough to be a pervert, old enough to sleep with 17-year-old. And they even say she's 17. She even has a 17th birthday party. Like, it's just so annoying. Like, why would you write your characters that way? And like, oh, this show's so boring. It's not as boring than it was before, but it's so annoying. Like, I'm glad it's not Brooke's kind of in the background. It's not the Brooke show, because she drives me nuts, Brooke. But they just never take accountability for their own characters. They never do. They never do. It's just so, yeah. It's sad. And like, I've been reading certain titles of the show, like season 18, like, you know, had this description underneath. And then, like, one of the scenes, there's like a scene that says, like, Rick strangles Amber and pins her against the wall. I'm like, Rich is the worst character. Rich needs to be in jail. Like, Rich is a womanizer. He's like a woman bashing womanizer. Like, he's a horrible character. Like, if Ridge was like a carer of mine, he would have been buried the first day. Like, he would have been like buried. I would have had to burn him. He's horrible. He is like a woman basher. He bashes women. Like, that's so far. Like, how many characters? It's like he's attacked at least 5 female characters on the show. Like, physically attacked them. I think Morgan was one, Sheila was one. Like, no wonder they went evil. But, yeah, he's just not a good character. Uh, and Brooke's annoying. She's so annoying. She's really annoying with, like, Amber. That whole scene in the later stuff. I'm sorry, I'm going back to the later stuff. That scene with her daughter, with Hope, that was really bad. That, like, knocked. That's, like, Brooke's now turned into what she was, pretty much. Literally kicking her own daughter out of her own home. Choosing Ridge over her own flesh and blood. Her own children. She's always done that. Her love life is more important than her own children. She's always done that. She's always been hypocritical of her own love life, her own children. Her love life is more important. It's so annoying. I'm gonna get some light. I'll be back. But it's so annoying. Like, she never, like, is great. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of the Foresters. Eric's annoying. Eric's, at least with Stephanie. Like, oh yeah, you could say, like, Stephanie's, I did like that scene where she's like, oh, Rick also needs to take accountable too. Because he's also sleeping with a minor. I'm like, I'm glad Stephanie's sticking up, but like, still, she is not great. Like, she is allowing, she's not allowing. Yeah, I'm glad she's sticking up. But Ridge, Eric, and Brooke, they allow. Brooke's the worst one because then she eventually, like, I think I read up on the description. She's like, maybe I can accept Amber for the first time. Maybe her and Thomas will get along. They're underage. This is underage, Brooke. You were literally allowed. No wonder she gets along with Ridge because he's a sexist, and she's a sex. Well, she's not a sex. She's not a sex offender, but she does allow. She's obviously allowing like Thomas and Amber to have a relationship. He's a minor, and Rick, her son, needs to be put on a put on a pedophile like list. Needs to be put on a sex offender list, and so should Ridge. They are disgusting. They disgust me. And she probably should be on that list too, because she's bloody slept with her daughter's husband. I'd put her on a sex offender list. What the fuck? Oh, I just. It's such a hard story to watch. What was happening? I'm trying to think what was happening. Oh, yeah, and Hope being kicked out of her own home. That's just not right. Hope needs to go to Deacon and be like, "Can you be my father?" I feel bad for Deacon because Deacon. I think I watched a scene where Deacon attacks. He does that whole karate stuff because the actor was in the Karate Kid. I think he was in the second or third movie. I don't think he's in the first one, but he learned all these karate moves like Hwaya! And he did that with Ridge. That was satisfying. I wish he did that with Ridge now. And his hand starts bleeding. His brain pulls out. His blood dripping out. That'd be cool. It'd be satisfying. Do it. I'd watch it again. I'd watch it a few times. It'd be satisfying. Um, but yeah, just I like that he stood up to Hope, and then he goes up and he tells Hope "Oh, I have to tell you, I want you to be the first one to know, but I attacked Deacon. I didn't like what he did to you. He had to learn a He had to learn a lesson." I like that he was very straightforward to her. He's kind of like Finn in a lot of ways. Finn will go straight to Steffi. Although lately, that whole Poppy scene, he didn't go straight to Steffi. I was like, hmm. But I did like that Deacon went straight to, because if this was Ridge or Liam, they would have been like, let's lie about this. And Steffi with her tears again, her crocodile tears. Her and Brooke are the worst. They're the big wholes of the valley, in my opinion, because they just dink around. Yes, I know Steffi isn't doing anything, but her tears with Liam, it's like, "Oh, you poor Fru. Who did this to you? Was it Bill? Was Bill the one that did this to you? Is Bill being influenced by Luna?" It's like, shut up. Fucking hell. Shut the fuck up. Shut the front door, woman. And while you're at it, like, don't ever come back. Oh, it's so annoying. She's so she's so temperamental. She said, "Oh yeah, this doesn't always happen." Liam, he's got a brain. She doesn't even call her husband. It takes a bloody she could have talked to her husband when she was on the way to the paramedics. Oh, Finn, and he's the brain doctor. I don't understand why the other woman's there, because isn't he meant to be a brain doctor? Like he's the one that does with learns he's not a he's not a heart. That's the heart doctor woman, isn't it? Somebody told me that's a heart doctor woman. So she deals with heart transplant. He has a brain concussion, brain injury. What the hell? What are we talking about, show? Ugh. Oh, I'm so sick of these characters. Season 18 is coming to season 17 is coming to a close. That bloody time took so long, but we're finally here. We made it. Mm. I just think they could write stories a little bit better than that instead of being like, well, yeah, let's yell. It's like, whatever. Just die. Just die. I'm just tired. I'm tired. Uh, they get rid of everyone in season 18. Like, they bloody get rid of everyone. Like, Deacon, Amber, bloody, like, they get rid of, Caitlin, Samantha. I think Hector leaves for a little bit. Like, just everyone. Everyone leaves that show. The old Felicia left that show. They brought in a new Felicia. Like, geez, everyone left. All the actors left in season 18. They were like, I'm done with this show. Amber, like, Amber was a big part of this show too. So, it was a big, like, when she left. How they rid her out is insane though. They turn into her like she's the bad person. Like, yeah, she's a bad person towards the end. It's like of season 18. She goes a bit crazy there, but like a bit like, wow, just I can't believe that they turn her into that. Yeah. What else has been happening? Um, uh, the Deacon and Jackie story is still going. It's not. They're not really doing anything. They're just like. I think Jackie's going to confess that she's had an affair with Deacon, but so far nothing's happened so far. Which is the much better story than the Caitlin and Rick and Amber and Thomas story. It's similar to the Brooke and Nick and Ridge story. It might be worse actually. I think I'd rather the Ridge and Thorn story where he it's like a side story because they kind of throw away Thorn too. They're like, well, he will work at Spectra. It's like, you just Brad Bell only cares about the sexist characters. He's like, yeah, these misogynistic, sexist, characters. None of us like. So let's make the main characters. Let's just make these idiots like the worst. I'm so done. I'm just so done with this whole show. I want to put this show to rest. But yeah. I will do a list. The next one I do will be a list of season 18 or season of my favorite of the worst characters. Top 50 worst characters in my opinion. But yeah. But so far, yeah, that's my reaction. I don't know. I think they threw away Oscar too. They got rid of him within like less than a year. He was already gone. Like they didn't even do anything with his character. They kind of did something at the start, but then they threw away that story, so he became like nothing towards the end, which is so stupid. Like they threw away him like nothing, like he was a piece of meat. And this Bridget, like she kind of left the show too. She's like, I think they bring her back, but she never was in a relationship with Oscar, but she was. So weird. I'm so glad that actress that played Bridget left the show. She was like, yeah, this show's going a bit weird. Yeah. It's a pretty insufferable show. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, that was my reaction to that was my reaction to that that was Bold and the Beautiful. Yeah. Anyway, please subscribe, turn notification, and click the bell beside you. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye!